What's up everyone and welcome back to another video here on my channel. I'm Lukasinho, a former / current pro player. I used to be really good at FIFA. I'm still very good at FIFA, but I'm not really competing at the highest level anymore because, well, I don't really have the time for it, or I don't want to spend the money for it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm dedicating myself fully to content creation. Just making sure you guys can follow my journey, playing a Road to Glory this year, only using the FIFA points that I got from EA from the Ultimate Edition. And I was lucky to get the game prior to everybody else, so I've been playing for a few days now, and that's been an advantage in my Road to Glory building, and I'll show you my new team, but I'll also be giving you my top 10 players that, from what I've experienced from playing Rivals and playing drafts. I think I've played like 15 drafts or something, and I've been trying a lot of new players, and some of them were really good, and a lot of players are very cheap on the market right now, so I'll be sharing all of that with you. If you don't already, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'd love it if you did that, and also to check out my Twitch where I stream daily. Let's get into it. So this is an update after yesterday's stream from my team, and as you might have seen in yesterday's video, we bought Sadio Mane, and he's been absolutely amazing for me so far. I've just been playing a few games in Rivals, 5 games. He's scoring 4 goals and getting 5 assists, playing on the wing though, and yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun playing with this team. I've played a few Rivals games this morning. It was pretty easy winning them, and we also got Andrew Robertson, as you might have seen. But after the stream yesterday, where we played a little bit of drafts, we got some coins, and we bought Joe Gomez for 43,000 coins, and also upgrading with an Allison. And both of them together were really expensive, but like 85k. And pretty much my defensive line is already set up. Dumfries might be the one to go next, and he's just 800 coins. But I feel like he's such a great player this year. High medium, being so tall. He's a good tackler and all of that. Maybe I'll try to put a shadow on him to increase his pace a little bit, and also his defensive awareness and standing tackling and so, because his physical side is really strong. And he has a strong link to Skriniar, giving me full chemistry on every single player here. We do need the loyalty to get 100. We'll get full chem on everybody, but that's gonna come pretty soon, I think. We're just 5 games away. And yeah, I really like this team so far. A lot of the players, well, a few of them at least, in my top 10 list are actually players in my team here. And yeah, it's just the way it looks right now. It's pretty expensive. Mane's already gone up like 20k since I bought him. Bought him for just under 220, like 216,000 or something like that. I can't really remember exactly. And yeah, our tactics look like this: 57, 56 balance. I haven't really found anything that's working like 100%, or like I'm not really sure it makes that much of a difference. But I do like playing a pretty narrow kind of style with direct passing around the box, just finding it into a winger inside the box. And we do play with Dybala, beating the cam, Immobile up front. Immobile is such a good player this year. He's so strong when he comes on one-on-one with keeper, especially playing with the Hunter chemistry style. I feel like he's so strong. Chiesa out on the right wing, and then Sadio Mane on the left. Barella and Kessie, really good midfield, especially Kessie is one of those players where you just need him in your squad. I know his links really suck, but he's so good in the midfield. He's gonna win everything for you. Yeah, so that's the way it's looking right now. Instructions: getting behind on my strikers, stay forward on Dybala, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center on both of my CDMs, and then stay back while attacking on my fullbacks. Let's try to get into the top 10 players now. So I didn't really want to give you, the top 10 players I've been trying, and give you, oh, like, you should go buy Mbappe, you should go buy Neymar. Of course you should. Of course you should, because they're the best players in the game. But you want affordable players, and you don't just want the cheapest ones. You want players that are kind of like mid-tier, So that's what I decided to do. I'm going to create a concept squad for you with these 10 players, and it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be the first 4 are actually players that are from my own team. So let's start with Dybala. Dybala is the player that I've really liked this year, both in draft, but also playing him in my team. Especially playing him as a cam. He's a really good player. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium. Very good player. I bought him for 28,000. I think he's up at 35 now. So in case you want to get him, I think he might not go up that much more than that. Maybe he'll end up around like 50 or something. Like, Serie A is not as strong as it was last year. He definitely lost a strong link to Ronaldo, and I think a lot of people wanted that strong link, and they could just, I don't know, like just sacrifice the ball on a wing. Anyways, he's got 92 agility. His composure is a little weak. He needs the pace boost from the Hunter, but he's so agile with the ball and he's so good at finishing. The number 2 player on the list that I've made is Skriniar. Such a good player. He has very similar stats to Rafael Varane this year. Arguably the best center back in the game, especially if you compare it to like Van Dijk. Like the two of them must be crazy having both of them in your team. But anyways, he's the cheap Rafael Varane, and he's not even 20k, I think, anymore, which is absolutely crazy. He has a strong link to Barella, he has a strong link to Dumfries, he has a strong link to Handanovic, so he has pretty decent links. It's just his nation, you know. Medium high, 4-star weak foot, great stats. 84 sprint speed, 76 acceleration. He's not even 20k. 90 defensive awareness, which I feel like is definitely something that's really important this year. 88 standing tackling. He's also got a pretty good physical game as well. So this is definitely a player that I would try to pick up as soon as possible because he's so good out there. I don't think he's going to go that much lower because he's 86 rated, and soon the nice SPCs are going to start kicking in, and the rating is going to matter a lot more. Okay, for the number 3 player that I've decided to put into my top 10 most price-worthy, I would say, like most valuable, like what do you say, like quality for what you could pay for. Anyways, Kessie is definitely up there. Very good player, as I've been mentioning before. High, 4-star weak foot, such a strong player. I really like the bigger defensive midfielders like the Fabinhos, the Kessies, the Casemiros this year. I think they're so good, and he's actually pretty quick as well with the 78 pace on him, and also 84 defensive awareness. He's got the high, and 94 stamina, 86 strength, 84 standing tackling. His passing game is actually okay too, and he could actually shoot the ball. Like 67 finishing is not that bad, especially in combination with the 84 shot power. He's also got 84 composure, which means that he's not gonna you know, miss the chances or just miss pass when somebody's close to him. 84 interceptions too. It's definitely a really good player, so I think you should go pick him up. I think he's around 30k right now. He's just a little bit hard to link, but if you're playing with a Serie A squad like I am, he's definitely worth it. For our 4th player, which is the last player that I'm going to pick for my team, I would probably put Immobile in here too. I would put Barella into this too, but the player I'm actually going to be picking here is Chiesa. Such a good player. I just bought him for 15k. Haven't used him in my team yet, but I've been using him in the drafts, and I think he's so good, showing that quality that he had from the Euros. High, medium, 4-star, and being right-footed, and he has 91 acceleration, 79 finishing, 86 shot power, and he's pretty agile too, and just under 80 composure, and he's got some decent stamina too. But for 15,000 coins with those links, I think that's a pretty good, it's a good deal. So now on to the players that I did not buy yet, or just players that I've been using in a draft that I think are valuable and definitely worth it. So number 5 on this list is gonna be somebody that I loved, that I did love playing with in the stream yesterday. It's actually going to be Danilo Pereira, talking about playing with these really big midfielders. I thought he was absolutely crazy in a draft that I was playing. He has great links. He has the Portuguese link to somebody like Renato Sanchez, Pepe. He has the Ligue 1 link, and especially the PSG link to some of the PSG players who are obviously more expensive. And if you're looking for somebody better, I'm sure there are better options out there. But medium high, huge tank, 89 strength. He's so big. His presence on the field, you can really feel it. Passing is decent. His dribbling is not that great, but when it just comes to winning the ball, Danilo Pereira is such a monster. Okay, on to the next one, and I think this might be one of the most popular ones from what I've seen on Twitter and what people have been saying in streams. So it's going to be Angel Correa, 83 rated striker from Atletico Madrid, and he's a little bit easier to link. You could even link him to Dybala. High, medium, 4-star, right-footed, 90 agility, and 87 ball control, 88 dribbling, and 82 stamina. He's got pretty decent pace, pretty decent shooting. He's a very good player to have in your team. Easy to link, and he's also really cheap on the market right now. You can pick him up for just over 1,000 coins, if even that. I think that might even be his quick sell value that he doesn't even sell right now, which is absolutely crazy because he's such a good player. Okay, so for the next one is a player I've only tried in one draft, and I used him for all 4 games, but I thought he was absolutely crazy, and he's a downgraded player from the same club, and it's going to be Antoine Griezmann. Amazing player. Medium, 4-star skill miss, 3-star weak foot, 80 pace. He definitely needs that hunter chemistry style, but he has 90 composure, 92 agility, good jumping, good stamina, good passing. He's a very good player overall. 85 rated. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this guy just because of his pace, and he's pretty cheap on the market too. I think you're gonna get him for under 10,000 at least, definitely under 10,000. You might even pick him up on bid for cheaper than that, and I think he's just such an amazing player to have in your team. I'm probably even gonna buy him to keep him as a super sub. Okay, so for the next one, which was one of the most talked about players before this game, is actually going to be Pepe. And why was he one of the most talked about players before this game? Because at like age 37, he's got a plus 15 pace boost. Just came out of nowhere. EA, medium high, Portuguese, great links. Look at that. He's 38 years old. 38 years old is absolutely crazy to be 80 pace. Something must have just gone really wrong there. I don't know what happened. EA. 94 aggression, 82 stamina. Like, he's got decent pace, good tackling. He's not that agile, but he's a very good player, and you can get him for like 800 coins, and he's easy to link. A lot of people are using the Portuguese league this year for starter teams, so I'll definitely try to check out Pepe and see if you can mix him into the team, maybe even in a nice hybrid with Danilo Pereira. So for the next one, I used this guy in the center back partnership yesterday when I was streaming, and that is Hermoso. Incredibly good player, when I've been using him in the draft. He's got great links, he's got the pace, 82 rated, medium high, which is already the perfect work rates, and then 74 agility, 84 standing tackling, 83 defensive awareness, good strength, good jumping. This guy's really good, and you can put him anywhere, like next to anybody. Like, there are a lot of good Spanish players in the game. There are a lot of good Atletico Madrid players in the game. So he's going to be easy to link, and he's so cheap. He's like 1,000 coins. And for the last player that I do recommend, you can actually link him to Mario Hermoso, and it's going to be the Carvajal, who's I think a lot of people are sleeping on this guy. People only look at the pace, and I feel like that's such a mistake, especially when a new game comes out. Maybe a little bit later, the pace is going to matter a little bit more. But high, medium, 3-star, 3-star. Look at the pace on him, 80 pace. If you slap a shadow on this guy, he's going to be so good for you. He's so agile. He's good with the ball. He's got 89 stamina, 84 aggression. He's a good tackler, 85 rated. And right now, he's super cheap. Dani Carvajal being not even 5,000 coins, which is absolutely crazy for an 85 rated player, because you're not going to lose out any money on him either, because yeah, you know, when all the SPCs are going to come out, he's not going to go down any, especially being a fullback. So yeah, these are the 10 players that I really liked so far, and that all of them are very affordable. Anybody can buy these players. Maybe Dybala is the most expensive of them, being like 35k right now, which is not that much anyways, especially as a lot of people try to put in a little bit of FIFA points into the game, and there's not really anything in between like the low and the high tier anymore, and I feel like these Italian players are great mid-tier players. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any players out there that you really love when playing the game, let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.